Good morning, dear children. I am Sumitra, the librarian of primary block. Today, I'll be telling the story about Androcles and the lion. It is about a Greek slave named Androcles who escaped from his cruel master. This story revolves around a slave and a lion. Now, let us go to the story. Long ago, in a faraway kingdom, there once lived a kind slave called Androcles. His master, a king, was very harsh and cruel. He used to treat poor Androcles very badly. Soon it became impossible for Androcles to bear the cruelties. One day he decided to run away from his master's house and hide in the forest. Androcles wandered in the thick forest in search of food and shelter for a very long time. Suddenly he came face to face with a lion. Androcles was frightened to see the lion, but the animal did not move or come near him. He only cried in pain. Androcles was surprised and approached the lion. He found that the lion was injured and bleeding a lot. Androcles was a kind man and he could not see anyone in sorrow or pain. He decided to help the injured animal. He examined the lion's paw and pulled out the thorn that had wounded his paw. He tore a piece of cloth from his dress and dressed the wound. The lion was immediately relieved and gratefully licked Androcles' hand. He took Androcles to his cave and brought meat for him every day. Many days passed. Androcles continued living with his new friend happily in his cave. But one day the king's men came to the forest, found Androcles, and arrested him. In the meantime, the lion was also captured and kept in the cage without food for several days. Androcles was brought in front of the king. It was decided that he would be punished harshly because he had run away from his master's house. He was to be thrown before a lion who had been kept in a cage without food for several days. He had to fight with the lion. The day of punishment arrived. The king and all his courtiers gathered in the grounds of the palace to watch the scene of Androcles' death. Androcles was thrown before the lion's cage and the cage was opened. Androcles helplessly waited as the hungry animal came towards him. But when the lion came towards Androcles, instead of attacking him, he started licking his feet like a pet dog. Everyone was surprised to see this. Androcles immediately recognized the lion whose life he had saved. By seeing all this, the king was also surprised. When the king asked him why the lion did not kill him, Androcles told him the whole story happened before. Impressed by Androcles' kindness and the loyalty of the lion, the king freed both of them. The lion went back to forest and Androcles went to his place. The moral is kindness affects both man and animal alike.